Well, we are in a public park in Stanton looking at the Christmas lights. This would be a paddock behind barbed wire fencing where they have every lit up reindeer in captivity contained. They got them all, people. They got them. So watch your front yards if you got them, because they're coming for them to put them on display in Stanton. What we're looking for out here in the park years ago, our father, he's still part of the Knights of Pythias. It's actually the Knights of Columbus, but I always call it the Knights of Pythias. They had like plumed hats and a cape and a sword and oh, the stupidity of the Knights of... They do their little stickety-stick sword dance with the Knights of Pythias. Anyway, they did a display in the park, and my father did the wooden cutouts of... They were like two like choir people and a very large organ. So years ago, we took a family trip out here to come to the public park and see my father's organ displayed in a public park. It was a very big organ and so white. Isn't that right, Therese?
Yeah, that's correct.
So we're cruising around the park now late at night to see if my father's organ is on display this year, because who doesn't want to see their father's organ in a public park? I mean, you'd have to be crazy to pass up such an opportunity. This has got to be a very coarse video. We're seeing some very lame displayage. Lots of Santas, lots of reindeers, lots of weird we saw a chiropractor like working on Santa. It looked like he was spanking him. That was weird. That was weird. But we did, heads up, T found it. We saw one display that had, I'll have to, when we get there, I'll have to show it to you for realsies. This little church over here, she's so cute though. There's a Ralphie, a blown up Ralphie, and this little church with like actual people inside of it and stuff. Look, all the white people in a church. Up there's Jesus with his gifts. Jesus got presents. Look, there he is. Jesus with his presents. Hi, Jesus. And there's Lucy with the man who sells you Dos Equis. I don't know what that story is, but like tops. Tops. But anyway, yeah, what did we see? We saw like a line of military men standing in front of like Jesus's crib with Santa kneeling down next to it. But there was a dreidel and a menorah. The colors in the menorah were the colors of the Kwanzaa arc. So I think they kind of don't realize that those both holidays are not the same one. But still, they made an effort to do something other than just white Jesus Christmas, which I'm going to applaud that. So yeah. And now if we can just find our father's organ. Oh, boy, how do I know this already? We already did one lap and somehow made a wrong turn into hell. And now we're coming back through again to try to see if we can find our father's organ. Okay, we're going too fast, but this is, look. Military people, Jesus getting prayed at by Santa, menorah, Kwanzaa arc, menorah. Dreidel. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. I'm delirious. Well, I'll add to the end of this video if we find our father's organ, because I mean, I really want to make sure to get video footage of my father's organ out in public. Good night. For it. Baruch atah Adonai. Teresa, sing. Shel Hanukkah. Now, where's my father's organ? Friends, as promised. It wasn't from the Knights of Pythias. It was from St. Francis of Assisi Church. St. Francis the Sissy Church. There it is, my friends. My father's magnificent organ in a public setting. Are you proud of your father tonight, T? Are you proud?
Words cannot express.
How excited to see our father's massive organ in a park. There, now wasn't that worth sticking around for, friends? All right, now we're done. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything. Yeah, we'll see you next Hanukkah.